Yes, Commander?
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies.
Some people think asking
I
for
guess
help.
so. Maybe I'm just stuck. They had the numbers, but their ships
How'd
were
you
not
end up
ready.
on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Yes, sir.
Your ship's amazing. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I have to thank you again for bringing me along.
I had no idea you found ship
It's...
tech.
But some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original
I
flight.
can't believe your fleet's still
They're
using
constantly being repaired, But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch.
Tell me about your people.
Unfortunately,
What kind of...
well, of course, in extreme cases of pot.
That's your...
Unfortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an...
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the it's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries...
I want to know more.
All I know is the story of their origin.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated... Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex...
How come the Council didn't step in?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actual. The changes were so insignificant, so But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created...
So...
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
No, nothing. Each... But when they're in close proximity, I'm probably oversimplifying. As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth...
Can't blame
We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now...
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first... If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic... Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up.
I want to know more.
This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respect...
And a captain...
It's not the best way to make a good impression. But virtually every pilgrimage ends with a... Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Commander, I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a
Well,
Spectre?
no. Spectres make their own rules. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always... But CSEC... CSEC... And without CSEC headquarters looking up...
Getting the...
I wasn't trying to...
Commander,
You look much better.
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her
You're in good
knowledge.
hands.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry.
He's become a slave to the Reapers, and he can't even see it.
He is trapped. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers?
Whatever Saren's reasons may have been, they're long
Yes,
gone.
let's not spend every free minute talking
Tell me about yourself.
me. I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander.
Sounds dangerous.
Sometimes I would run up until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my bio... As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes
You don't like other people?
I suppose matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Now you... Please, just pretend this conversation never happened. Although we seek to understand others...
Like what?
We still require a partner to reproduce.
I don't understand. Your
Mating is not quite the proper term. The truth... We explore the... We then pass...
What happens to your partner?
Others can be more long-term.
Do you know who Matriarch
She
is?
rarely spoke of her partner.
I thought you all...
It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union.
Well, I agree.
Many Asari raised their children alone, but she rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father...
I thought you always needed another species.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own... Union with our own kind is no... Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no... It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union.
Maybe she wanted to meet you.
You might be right. Benezia never... Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly...
You Asari live
few
forever.
We do not... And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us.
I'd like to know
We
more
were
about...
Although we seek to understand others...
Like what?
We still require a partner to reproduce. This...
Do you know what?
But I will remember and honor how... You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her. And
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his gap. Yes, sir.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough...
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the terminus system.
You think a blockade...
Milos is only accessible to the Mule.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest...
One ship going into the terminus systems won't start a war.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't...
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a...
Secrecy is...
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a...
One ship going...
You detonated a nuclear device...
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander.
Sovereign's
Only you have seen the Reapers.
One ship going...
You detonated...
Your style served you well in
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander...
There are serious political implications here, Shepard.
You bastard! You're selling us out.
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Nobody stabs me in the back.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave.
Commander, I've got a message from
Are you spying on me, Joe?
No, sir. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd The captain said to meet him at Flux.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
After years of poor economic performance, ExoGeni has announced that its research colony on Feros is finally returning a profit. New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for ExoGeni. ExoGeni stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Commander Shepard? Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News.
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
I think they know not to ask me to work against my own people.
I think our viewers will be glad. You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classic.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. Speaking of your new job, did the Council order you to sabotage human research concern on Noveria?
The Council had nothing to do with it. There was an accident at Binary Helix Labs. In the interest of protecting the...
That's a surprising revelation, Commander. Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
It's inappropriate for an active duty
One
officer.
last question. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime.
That's surprising, Commander. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your...
Hello, Commander. Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker? Will he
It's not as simple as I'd hoped. The military...
Yes, you told me as much. My wife finished her service when she gave her life on Eden Prime. It is time for...
Mr. Bhatia, your wife
What
died.
right does the military have to hold her body?
She died a hero, Mr. Bhatia. And now
Doesn't matter. She's dead. I just want her to come. Let them run their tests. Let my wife save lives so that others are spared the loss. Goodbye. Thank you for finding me on...
FRP, soldier. Can I take a moment? Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody.
It's Commander, actually. What do you want?
Of course, right to business. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an Alliance negotiator. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like
I understand. It's important.
In order to do my best for you, there's a mental stimulant. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way
I don't see all the top negotiators.
Maybe you're right. I'll tell you what. This will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal...
Getting you your drug fix isn't high on my list of priorities.
What century are you living in? Do you think those You won't help me keep humanity strong. I'll find somebody else who will.
You should be careful when you say that.
It's out of my hands.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
They pulled me out.
I know, I'm sorry. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the terminus.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems. But if we override the ambassador, you can be in the terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
What's the plan?
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel control...
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards.
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online. Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the...
He won't just stand by while you use his...
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is...
The ambassador won't forgive this, Captain. You'll be charged...
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrol.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Rally round.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Commander Shepard, I see you got my message.
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on a cargo vessel operating out beyond...
You want me to hunt down the people?
The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken... But...
You want...
I need...
Don't believe the rumors. Constable would never reveal their secrets. Of course you wouldn't.
We talked to the nearest airlock if you did.
I suppose. Besides, Constable...
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property. Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
Message coming in.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that. But you handled it pretty...
We had differences of opinion, sir.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. There is one other map. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It made your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
I wasn't aware of that.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth...
Commander?
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual...
Picking up some strange readings from the...
Take us down, Joker.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker?
I can do it.
Gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
Get moving. Inside. Now.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds... There's no way we're getting past that door.
Saren found a way to open it. There must be some kind of security.
We'll have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Not now, Shepard.
Not now, Commander.
place still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
I bet this is the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We'll have to figure out how to disengage the security room if we ever want to get inside that bunker. Unless he's already found it. Then we're just walking in.
That's a chance. Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to...
Sounds like some kind of message, but
It's probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old.
The message is all broken up, but I reckon...
Incredible. The cipher must have transferred an understanding.
Not safe.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything?
Horde Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Act of desperation.
It said something about the conduit, but it's...
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
I wonder how many live here.
There are secrets here that were meant to be forgotten.
Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. They must have been in too much of a hurry.
Or we just haven't run into it. They look like stasis bombs.
What's happened?
It's a trap. Saren must have set an ambush.
I don't think Saren's behind this.
What do you think we're going to find down here? It has to be useful if it specifically targeted us.
I don't know. I just hope that whatever's down here is friendly. We've got enough enemies at the moment.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated.
It looks like some kind of...
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you.
Wait a minute, how come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon.
Are you some kind of...
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan.
Why did you bring me?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But the Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government. As it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was... Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Their fleets advanced across every settled... These indoctrinate... Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved...
You said you brought me here for a
reason.
The
conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, I lost...
The conduit?
We took... But the gen...
There were...
Yet this... Saw... Through the...
So many races looked up to the Protheans as paragons of civilization. They were fooled by the Reapers, just as we were. They failed.
Not entirely. They've given us a weapon, given us a chance. If we can just get there in time. There! The conduit! It's incredible!
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't going to make it easy on us.
moving. Systems not responding. Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council! Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you copy?
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation.
Somebody needs to put Saren in his place.
Saren's close now.
The Presidium is experiencing severe system malfunction.
Give me a rundown.
Please begin emergency evacuation.
They're sealing the station!
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms!